Hi, I'm Andrew McCutcheon, and you're watching RotoExperts Fantasy Baseball Today with Michael Cardano.
If you haven't religiously been paying attention to the work being done here at RotoExperts, 1, you're nuts, and B, you're just missing out. Listen to what I had to say in recommending yesterday's daily fantasy plays. Since joining the rotation in mid-July, he's yet to allow more than 2 runs in any outing. Hell, he's yet to allow more than 5 hits in any outing. On the year, he's 5-0 with a 1.79 ERA with a 47-17 strikeout to walk ratio. And he's cheaper than Ryan Dempster and just a hundy more than Marco Estrada. And he's playing the Marlins. He's Kansas City Royals left-hander, Bruce Chen. So with that, Chen held the Marlins scoreless over 7 innings as he faced just 5 batters over the minimum, allowing just 3 hits. Now where else are you going to find someone that recommends playing a guy owned in less than 50% of rosters nationwide that performs as advertised? Chen has now started 6 games and has a minuscule 1.618 ERA with a whip of just 1.037. Use him while he's on a roll and then check him for PEDs. Not content to end the night with a game-tying home run in the bottom of the 9th, Paul Goldschmidt upstaged himself in extra innings Tuesday against the Orioles. Goldie homered off Orioles closer Jim Johnson in the 9th and then took TJ McFarland deep in the 11th for a walk-off game winner, finishing the game 3 for 5 with 2 RBI and 2 runs scored. Now on the season, Paul is batting .298, leading the National League in home runs with 29 and RBI with 93. Throw in his 77 runs scored and 13 stolen bases, and you have the makings of an NL MVP and a top 5 fantasy player. So what's happened to Bartolo Colon? After pitching like an ace for much of the season, the 40-year-old portly one has now lost back-to-back outings, giving up 10 earned runs on 14 hits in just 6 2/3. I'll tell you what's wrong. This is what he looks like when he's au naturel. Now, Colon has gone into pitching depression ever since his cronies were suspended for the rest of the season for PEDs. So be wary of using him the rest of the way. And if you're looking for a late season free agent pickup to boost your shortstop production, which isn't an easy thing to do, take a look at Eduardo Nunez. After battling the injury for most of the year, he's finally healthy and has a hit in 5 of his last 6 games with 6 RBI over that stretch. Alex Cobb is ready to return for the disabled list for Thursday's start against the Mariners, his first start since taking a line drive off the noggin 2 months ago. Dealing with a hamstring injury, Yovani Gallardo tossed his second bullpen session yesterday and looks to rejoin the Brewers' rotation Tuesday at home against St. Louis. The Denver Post is reporting that Roy Oswalt had platelet-rich plasma treatment on his left hamstring. So who did that? Tony Bosch? He'll try to throw a bullpen session this weekend, but stay away when he returns. Brett Anderson will start his AAA rehab on Saturday, but when he returns to the A's, it will be as a middle reliever, not a starter. So drop him now if you were expecting his return to the rotation. And Cardinals fans and fantasy owners can rejoice as Yadier Molina took batting practice yesterday and is on track to return to St. Louis's lineup tomorrow. Kevin in Savannah, Georgia writes, Brave second baseman Dan Uggla was hitting just .189 and just underwent LASIK surgery. Do you think it will help? If he's going to be able to see the ball now, that's got to be a plus, no? Keep an eye on Adam Dunn. Most people steer clear of using Adam because of the stigma that he has such a low batting average and he strikes out way too much. But he's extremely relevant in fantasy. Like the good old days, Dunn is just about on pace for 40 home runs and 100 RBI, and his average has now crept up to 231. And he's been hot over his last 11 games, hitting .400, going 14 for 35 with 2 home run and 4 RBI with just 6 strikeouts. So if you find the right matchups, you should be able to capitalize on one of the slugger's hot streaks in daily formats. Now that's all for Wednesday, folks. For RotoExperts, I'm Mike Cardano, serving the pleasure of RotoX Nation.